Alright, there we go. Disclaimer. Shadow of Gaming is rated M for mature is intended for such audiences. Possible contents include mature and suggestive themes, fantasy violence, topics and discourse of the intricate nature of things, and language. All interactions during live streams are unscripted and viewer discretion is advised. Alright, now let's see if I can get this right. Oh, that's one. Oh, there it is. That's two. Last part. That's three. Let's go, baby. So I think I finally figured out the problem to my dropped frames issue, which is my latency. So I think I need to keep it at normal latency. So let me see how long this takes. So from now, 3, 2, 1, enter. That's a solid 3-second delay. Okay, cool. So that's how I fixed that on YouTube. So I think we should be set for when Final Shape does drop then. So that way we can we'll be set. But hello and welcome everybody to Destiny Tuesday Lightfall. So I've been seeing it all over Twitter. I haven't seen it yet, but like there is the final cutscene that has been released today. And so today's going to be like the last catch-up recording I can do and get it out there. So for the next couple of days, I'm going to be racking my brain and just like, I guess, uploading as much as I can to get everybody caught up on Lightfall and just everything that's happened within the last couple seasons, within the last year. Because Final Shape is 2 weeks away. And I really want to present it in a really fun way, but also I need to know what's in my limits. What I want to do versus what I can do. So I guess immediately after as soon as the stream ends, I'm going to upload this VOD and start uploading everything backwards. So that way y'all can have something, you know? I want to make a trailer and just like edit something that really builds, because this is the closing fight. Like, this is the end of a 10-year journey that's coming up. So we're about to finish year 9 right now, and this has been quite the season. This has been quite the adventure. Lightfall has had its ups and downs, but I will give my final thoughts at the very end of the stream, or at least just like at the very end of this. So yeah, I might as well set my characters up now, so that way like by the time Final Shape comes around, I'm like already geared up, ready to go. I don't need to worry about grabbing anything, and we'll look over all the arenas as a kind of a final lap kind of thing, right? Because the one thing that really set Destiny apart later, after the whole split from Activision, after everything that happened, Bungie has been on their own. They have been doing all of this on their own and having to deal with the whole games industry thing of we need to meet quota as well. Business has got to survive, right? Now, the thing is, back in the day when when online gaming was first coming through, DLCs or downloadable content was always one of the more challenging topics to cover, because before, microtransaction was a whole new thing. Then added on stories was barely coming into emergence, whereas MMOs like World of Warcraft had already like the Lich King DLC or Mists of Pandaria. Destiny 2 is an MMO shooter that follows under those same footsteps. It's not I know everyone's gonna be out there nitpicking hairs, but for me this is a very similar concept. You still have endgame raids, you still have loot gear, you still have grinding, you have a big, grand, epic narrative that overarches everything. So, to me, Destiny has always been my World of Warcraft. And to see how this story goes, and what's gonna happen next, that's why I've been sticking with this game for so long. And I want to see what happens. I want to know what happens to our characters here. So, starting up the game, you get to choose which class you want to play as: Hunter, Titan, or Warlock. And each one of them have their own unique set of powers. And it's really cool to go from the base ass starting gear and collecting everything to become the badass that you want to be. My Hunter, ever since I saw it in the very beginning, I was Golden Gun all the way. Right? I wanted to be that slick draw cowboy that roamed the post-apocalyptic wastelands. And it's become so much more than that. My Titan was the ever fervent knight on the wall, and now he's this, whatever this is. And then my Warlock, she is the Inquisitor. She is the mind, the path of righteousness. To me, at least, that's how I always imagine these characters going through this, and it's a lot of fun to kind of see how all of this goes through. So this season, during Season of the Wish, I ended up using my Titan for the main cutscene. For Season of the Wish, since it was dragons, I thought I would go with his knight look. So that's there, but I do want to bring it through to my Hunter. I don't know if the cutscene will play since I haven't finished it, but we'll see. I'm gonna go into cutscene mode just in case. Never mind. Pantheon, Nezarec, Sublime is live. Alright, cool. Brave Weapon Rare War is increased. Alright, cool. I don't need to worry about those. And I was wrong. Outbreak Perfected 2. Alright, yeah, no, I guess I gotta do this with my... Let me do this with my Titan. Since I... But my Hunter is me. My Hunter was always me. I might need to go back and replay the rest of the season, but that's what the streams are for. So, I guess let my Hunter catch up for you guys. And then we'll go back and replay each season, like at least one arena from each season, to kind of get a feel for what we were going for what was happening on each encounter, I guess. Each of the major story beats. Because they were releasing so the way seasons work was every year there would be one major DLC that dropped, right? Since the beginning. So it'd be main game, DLC, next game. That was the plan under Activision. After Activision split off during Destiny 2 Year 2 Forsaken, Bungie changed up their model because that whole micro DLC between next major DLC was not working. And so seasons were the answer to that. And next year they're going to be introducing episodes which are longer seasons. So the story will be more played out like that. But let's see what's over here.
Something stands in our way, Guardian. An anomaly. Casting a shadow in superposition across the veil, resonating with it. Whatever it is, it's drawing away the Traveler's connection. Co-opting the veil's place in their entanglement as if it were a doppelganger. I've isolated the anomaly signal. It's a familiar one, emanating directly from the Black Garden. The sole divisive must be enacting one final effort to halt our advance. This is why I called you. I needed to know this would be dealt with, and quickly. If left unaddressed, we will be unable to follow Crow. He will be stranded. I don't think I could hold Mara back from expressing her anger if that were to occur. Breach the garden and dispel whatever interference the Vex have erected there.
Osiris speaks with urgency. He has troubling news. Something stands in our way, Guardian, an anomaly resonating within the Veil, drawing the Traveler's connection away from us. I've isolated the signal this anomaly is emitting. It's a familiar one, emanating directly from the Black Garden. The Soul Divisive must be enacting one final effort to halt our advance, if left unaddressed. Take Riven's hidden entrance into the garden and dispel whatever barrier the Vex have erected there. Complete the mission closer to the heart. This is going to be a lot. This is going to be a lot. So, the whole plotline of this season, this lady here, all you need to know is she is Queen Marasov of the Awoken. She has supernatural magic powers that can cross dimensions and time. This is Riven. We killed her during Forsaken. She is a wish dragon. And wish dragons' magic are powerful beyond space and time. We're dealing with a lot of supernatural space magic abilities here. And that's the ride you're in for if you ever come to play Destiny. And then we're about to go fight some Terminator-like robots in a pocket dimension. Yeah, does that sound crazy? That's the summary of what you do in Destiny. And here's why. So let's go play through that mission. I'm already geared. Do I have everything I could collect potentially from here? Because I am a conscious loot hoarder. One thing players are going to have difficulty is navigating all these menus. Don't worry about them. Just take a second to look at any of these and you'll figure out what any of these mean when you do it. When you have players like me run with you. So I'll at least pick this up because I'm going to do some coils. Yeah, I'll run some coil later. Do I need any of these weapons still? Yes, I do. Cool. So yeah. And this is where you can go to collect unique armor. To get some unique weaponry. That is unique to the season. And all of these ones here, the Undying weapons, those were brought back from the past. Yeah. So don't worry if you miss anything. Things will come back around. If you guys have seen my infamous vault, I've collected gear since the beginning of this game for the past 7 years, mind you. So don't worry about not having everything up to snuff. All my old shit doesn't matter. All my new shit doesn't matter. What matters is the gear you like using, the gear that feels right to you. That's the only thing you need to know about the game. So if you're starting out for the first time, don't be intimidated by not having enough. There is a thing going on right now if you need to do any catch-up stuff. I'm going to clean this Postmaster because it's always full. Oh, man, I want that roll. Hold on. Hold on. I need that roll. Hold on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's a god roll. Hold on a minute. I want that sword. I was not going to be an absolute loot gremlin during this, but I need to be an absolute loot gremlin during this. That's a solid roll. That is a solid roll. Okay, anything else in here that I needed? No. Okay, cool. Where is it? Closer to the heart. Yeah. And so later in the stream, I'll also meet with all the characters who are key important ones that played a role throughout our time here in Destiny. But yeah, I'm ready for this. You know what? Just for good measure, yeehaw. Oh yeah. We're very well set.
The errant signal is not far ahead. Keep your wits about you. Whatever it is the Soul Divisive are using to entangle themselves in our work, it is a power not to be trifled with.
Alright, I really jumped in guns blazing there. Alright, cool. Now that I died, so here's my moment of respite to breathe a little bit. So yeah, that's just a little bit of some of the gameplay that the game has to offer. That's me just trying to be stylistic for my stuff now. Now let me put on my real gear. Do I want to use these ones? Yeah, I'll use these ones. The gloves are coming off. I want to do this in stylistic mode, but if we're going up against the forces of the witness, I'm going to need to put on the best gear that I got. Let's see, so I got Minotaur, so that's a Void Shield. I need to level this up anyways. Well, shit. Yeah, this is gonna have to do. Nah. Yeah. I'll go back to my gunslinger outfit after this, but right now... Oh wait, shit, I don't have ammo for it. Oh, sweet. Thank you, ammo finder. So, I have different gear to do different jobs, right? I may be a one-trick pony and I like to use hand cannons a lot, but going in with the right equipment can help you out that much more. If you notice, I move a little bit more faster. Just a smidgen more. But not really. It's actually an arbitrary thing. The gear I was using, the Lucky Pants, that's just... It's more just a for-show type weapon, really. Hold on. Uh-oh. Oh wait, I have anti-barrier on that. What am I doing? There we go. So, when it comes to it, the huge overwhelming part about Destiny for a lot of first-time players, or at least just like a lot of the system that they don't tell you about, is the perk system and how that works. I will do a small gear rundown explanation after this, but definitely... It definitely is better when I'm not doing something hugely story heavy. Oh, this is clearing. Gotcha! Yeah, baby! Oh, you're all still here, aren't you? Ooh, you're all still here, aren't you? Okay. There we go. Alright, I'm at least gonna put my full raid gear on, because when it comes to me in the endgame, like, this is how I'm gonna be looking when I'm, like, fighting, like, the final bosses. This is all gear from all the raids that I've ran before. So, yeah. Alright. But, let me switch back to... Ooh. You know what? I can bring this in. I could bring all raid weapons in. I'm gonna bring all raid weapons in. Why not? Why not? Alright, let me just double check any of my perks. Yep, everything looks good. Yeah, let's at least boost that. Yep, that works. Yep, yep, yep. Alright, everything's geared up. Everything... I could masterwork this. Nope, nope, nope. Now is not the time. Now is the time. Now is the time to masterwork this. So what masterworking does is it boosts 1 extra stat. For handling, for me, it's being able to move and shoot at the same time, pretty much. That's all it is. It's not fully necessary. It's not the best. It's not the worst. But you know what? By Mara, I'll make good damn use of your weapons that you give me. Alright, let's go. Bungie, you sly bastards. Oh. It's this again. I'll explain this in a little bit.
Impossible. The Black Heart. Destroy this abomination. The Black Heart was a failed copy of the Veil. Imperfect, but potent nonetheless. This was a simulation of their prior effort. The Soul Divisive must have been using it to bond their collective with the darkness. They broadcast that connection, harmonized its frequency with the Veil, in order to take its place and shut us out. They could not have managed this feat without guidance from the Witness. And now, you have seen to it that they will not disrupt us again.
So, the reason why I was freaking out about that fight is because that is the final fight that happened in Vanilla Destiny 1. As soon as we were, like, from when we were resurrected as Guardians, that was like the end of Vanilla Destiny. Oh, shit.
You died.
So did you. Yeah, I don't have to call you Prince anymore, do I?
Oh my god! Let's go! Oh, I screamed right when that as soon as that first gunshot. Ah! I knew it was Cade, but oh my god, I didn't know this was gonna happen like that. Cause okay, so the thing is, when the first Final Shape teaser dropped, Cade was there. What? What? Oh, that's a finale. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. So it wasn't a spoiler that Cade came. It was a spoiler, but it wasn't a spoiler, but oh my god, it's not how he came back. Oh. Oh. That's how they brought him back. I love it. I fucking love it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh my god. Let's go. That's basically me. That's basically me. That's basically me right now. Internally. It's sad that I had to go into my sweat loadout for it, but like, yeah, you know. One's actually, the other one is actually my PvP loadout. So, yeah. Anyways, Osiris.
You've cleared the table, and the die is cast. This final shape the Witness seeks. Asa warned us how the Witness consumed its entire species to reshape itself. And still, it was unfulfilled. Its salvation is a prison. We see it in the calcified creatures within the ever-dark halls of each pyramid. Alive, but not living. What shape will the witness render the universe in service to? And what of those within it? To change that which is never forces it to match what you envision it could be, because chaos cannot be contained. This will work. I've spent a year of study, counting each day, felt time's weight, but I've spent it well. As sure as I've ever been of anything. We will hold back the collapse, rebuke it once more, and forever. Because chaos cannot be contained. The time nears, Guardian. Riven's part is done. Queen Mara felt Crow's passage, and he has arrived. I've woven the Veil's resonance into their connection, as the witness did with your ghost. Soon Mara will open the way, and we follow Crow into whatever lies beyond. Prepare yourself. Soon, you will be called to arms.
Let's go. Oh my god. Is this a ship? Oh, it's a ship. Let's go. We get a ship for this? Bet. The final shape the witness seeks. All its meddling with life. What shape will it render the universe in service to? To change that which is never forces it to match what you envision it to be. Chaos cannot be contained. In Osiris's voice you hear newfound resolve. This will work. I've spent a year of study, counting each day. Felt time's weight, but I've spent it well. I'm sure as I've ever been of anything, I can do this. We can. We will hold back the collapse, rebuke it once more, and forever. Because chaos cannot be contained. The time nears, Guardian. Riven's part is done. Queen Mara felt Crow's passage end. He has arrived. I've woven the veil into their connection, and soon it'll be... It's pretty much everything Osiris just said. I wanted to read it in a fun, cool voice, so thank you. Soon, you will be called to arms. Hold on, let me see. Prepare yourself, Guardian. Soon, you will be called to arms. I'd say that, yeah, Osiris is a very, very specific timbre. It's like stern but warm. He's got that grizzled. He's got that grizzled vibe. I have so many ships in my inventory right now. What do I get rid of? The ships are the most arbitrary thing. Don't worry about them, cause like it's just what do you want to use when you're loading into the space. That's it. At some point during the year, we even had this. We had the Normandy from Mass Effect. There was a Mass Effect crossover. There was a Witcher crossover this year. Those are the only ones I could think of off the top of my head. Okay, this ship and this ship are basically the same. This is Amanda's ship. This is Saint's ship. This is Drifter's ship. I could scrap this. I could scrap this one. This one treated me well. This one was a fun one to use. I liked this ship. But... and the current ship I'm using is the Queen of Hearts. And this is Cade's ship. The Guardian that was, the other Guardian, the robot one. The Exo. God. That was so good. And there we go. Oh.
We have reached the end. Everything is at stake. Even us. I cannot help but think, have I prepared them for what is to come?
Always in your own head, Osiris. You have done more than enough. Now you worry for them too. Think of it instead as our time. We talked of the future we would have when the city was safe.
We must not mistake calm for safety.
Yes, yes. For now, the city still needs us. So, who will stay behind and protect it? Who will be its leaders when Ikora and Zavala are away?
You would have us take up command again? After everything?
We are not the people we were. We are new. We are better. I know this. And I know that it is painful to see them go. But when they return, you will be proud. And so will I. Then we will have our time together. No more just for others.
We can finally see the stars for ourselves. Yes. I love you, Saint. We will have our time.
I love you too.
Aww, that's sweet. That's absolutely sweet. So yeah, in the lore, in the canon, yeah, Saint and Osiris are a thing, and that's just adorable. Cause during one of the so last year when Witch Queen came out, the dungeon Spire of the Watcher kind of expanded on that just a little bit. Because in the past in Destiny, Saint 14 and Osiris actually helped run the tower, and like managed like they were like, it was a different time then. This was before the Guardian arrived. So yeah. So soon enough, in 2 weeks, we'll be right there, inside the Traveler. 2 weeks time. So mark your calendars. June 4th is when I will be streaming a full marathon day of Destiny 2 from release, like from the moment of release all the way until I finish that thing. Like, I'm gonna be tunneling that campaign on Legendary. If you want to join me, you're more than welcome to. Anyone who's played with us in the past is more than welcome to come and join us. So if you've been in my fire team and you see this is me calling on you guys. All right. there is no goon squad without the mercenary, the goons, you know. So yes. But with that, I'm going to end this recording here. And then for the stream side, I'm going to at least take a look at some of the older events, kind of catch up on any missing parts that you might have missed out on. So yes. But for now, wherever you are in the world, have a beautiful day or a beautiful night. On the recording side, this is Shadow of Gaming. On the stream side, we'll keep it going. Oh.
If you need a hand, just ask.
Crow. Gonna miss you, buddy. You're supposed to be inside there. But yeah. Actually, at this point in time now, I could potentially just... end the YouTube stream here, jump over to Twitch, catch up on anything anyone needs to catch up on. I still need to finish my masterwork bow. I still need to finish a lot of story. Would you guys like to see some of that? Well, all right. Because I can't help it, and I'm always haptically recording. Hello, and welcome to the quote unquote post stream content of my Destiny Tuesday stream, where like the first hour really is mostly the story, and then everything after that point forward is just kind of me rambling on and kind of filling in the blanks and solving what haven't I done yet. Because right now in Destiny, there is actually a lot I still need to get done, as well as just run through some of the older stuff too. So in last video, quotation mark last video, I said I was going to talk about a lot of the things that happened within the last year of Destiny, that just to kind of reflect upon the gameplay as well as just the seasonal stories that came through with it. So last year, or about 2 years ago, during, I want to say Beyond Light, they introduced this location, the Helm. It was connected to the tower, and it provided the extra DLC moments that were the extra story beats that were happening. So between Destiny, you know what? I have resources. I have a timeline. I could talk about this right here. Hold on a second. Thankfully this is built into the game. There's the timeline right here. Hello, something I could have pulled up. So in today's video, I guess we're gonna talk about like the DLCs and the timelines of Destiny, of like what happened during the course of the years, right? That you just need to know about, like how and why it was set up the way it is, and why the story's a little convoluted. So everything up to this point here, Forsaken, Forsaken is the DLC that set Bungie apart by itself. Back here in Destiny 1, that was where we came back to life. This was when Activision was still part of it. So it's going to be Destiny, Destiny 1, or no, so it's Destiny, The Dark Below, and House of Wolves. So there was a DLC that came out in the fall, and a DLC that came out in the spring. These are what we call the mini DLCs, quotation mark mini. And then, no, sorry, the winter, the spring, and then in fall was Destiny The Taken King. The Taken King was like the big DLC. This was like Wrath of the Lich King level DLC. Then after that, there was Rise of Iron, which was like that weird halfway point after The Taken King. It was bigger than one of the first two DLCs, but it wasn't as big, but it was still like a huge plot point. And it was the last ditch effort that they made before Destiny 2 arrived, which leads us to the Red War. So the Red War is the vanilla story of Destiny 2, where the Cabal Empire has come and attacked us here on Earth. That guy right there, that's Dominus Gall. He is like the Darth Vader of our timeline. He basically took away our powers of the light, and we had to reclaim that power. And like, we used a small shard of the Traveler, that big ball in the sky, and there was a piece of it that had an ancient power to it that we used, which changed up all our stuff. This is also how they justify destroying all our gear and changing up all our powers between Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. Now, remember how I was talking about the two mini DLCs of Dark Below and House of Wolves? They tried that again with Curse of Osiris and Warmind, which are definitively the worst DLCs that Destiny had at the time. Curse of Osiris was a small portion of it. This entire season, this whole last month worth of Let's Plays, we've been talking with Osiris, who is an ancient warlock who has been studying the Vex and their properties. Warmind deals with Rasputin, who was future age technology that was shot into space that would be able to help us have like a defense grid of the system. Later we learned that it's actually a lot deadlier than we thought it would be, and really bad. So we had to prevent the Hive from taking that. The Hive are we've seen them plenty enough. We'll get to them in a second. Which leads us to Forsaken. Forsaken was the next major DLC that came out. This was like the big one. So from vanilla Destiny Year 1, this is where Destiny Year 2 took off. So when they did this, they changed it to seasons. That's when they implemented the season pass, right? So the season pass contained these 3 seasons: Forge, Drifter, and Opulence, which were my favorite seasons. Like, the Forsaken era of Destiny was one of the best. This is where we lost one of our major key characters, Cade 6, and for those of you who saw the cutscene in the last recording, that was who that EXO was. Longtime players, longtime fans know who that is. And like I said, in Final Shape, we were like, when we saw the trailer, it was like, what? You're back? How? And that's what we're going to be finding out. So anyways, Forsaken. This is what introduced the Scorn, as well as a lot of our newer abilities. For the Hunters, for me, it's the Throwing Knives, which is really fun and really cool. And then expanding on other stories on like how we can get like Black Armory, Season of the Forge was about some Elixni, some Fallen stealing our stealing ancient weaponry that they were going to use against us. Lo and behold, that's like the plot line of every time we fight the Fallen. There's always that. Season of the Drifter was interesting because we fought the Taken in the Realm of the Nine. What does any of this mean to newer players and people who have never played Destiny? Don't worry about it. This is all this. All you need to know is that we had a game show and some really sweet loot that really was nice and competitive in all the right ways. That I wish they would bring that mode back. I still. Oh, I need to ask my dad where my Gambit shirt is. Actually, now that I think about it. And Season of Opulence, this was just like a fun one. This was the. Oh, this is like where you can just get some really good weapons, good rolls for raiding, for PvP, whatever you name it. This was like, these were the seasons. Like, everything in these seasons were busted. Then came Shadowkeep. Shadowkeep, I didn't really get to join in on because I was in a very difficult spot in time that I didn't really get a chance to play it properly. This is one of the more slower ones. This is definitely one of the slower DLCs that came out. You don't need to play this one, but it helps you understand like the bigger lore, the bigger picture of like the forces we're up against. So Shadowkeep brought back Eris Morn, who first appeared in Destiny 1: The Dark Below. And lo and behold, she's back on the moon again, so guess what? Moon's haunted. But no, literally that was the whole plot line of that entire DLC. Moon's haunted. Why is it haunted? It's because of the Hive. Who are the Hive? Ancient, more ancient beings that only know war and want to destroy everything and consume it as a strength of power, as survival of the fittest. And so that's no bueno for us. So Shadowkeep brought the Scarlet Keep onto the moon, and we found out that there was a pyramid ship there, which means a lot. The pyramid ships was what houses the Witness and the huge threat that we're fighting in the next DLC. The DLCs to this one, I didn't really play Season of the Undying too much. I kind of joined in at the tail end of it, the same way I joined in like during House of Wolves and Destiny, so I didn't really get to appreciate this one too much. We fought the Vex in this one. We stopped them from building a portal into the tower. That was the main one. Season of Dawn was a huge story plot point because we brought back Saint 14 from the dead. We did a lot of time travel stuff there by going back to Mercury back in Curse of Osiris. So the things that happened in Curse of Osiris was necessary, but very unnecessary in how it was operated and played. So we went back in time, we saved one of our heroes, and now we had Season of the Worthy. Remember Season of the Warmind, or the Warmind DLC? Now we're going to use those powers of Rasputin and the Warmind subnetwork to fight back the pyramid ships. And then Season of Rivals came, and they just kind of they kind of just like sneezed past us, and they got into our. They were closing in. We had a big cutscene that happened, and then we had Beyond Light. Beyond Light was when we first. Oh yeah, actually no. So the big thing about Season of Arrivals, it actually took away a couple of our planets that we now have access to again. Or don't have access to, sorry. Mercury is gone. Mars is back, technically speaking. But not all of Mars. We had another planet called Io, which was like the desert planet. Desert quotation mark planet. It was a very sulfuric world. It was very yellow. Anyways, we lost that one. We lost Mars. We lost Mercury. We lost Io. Yeah, we lost a lot of the planets that were like in the vanilla game that we don't have access to anymore. So a lot of the reason you hear a lot of players complain about Destiny is because of the content vault. I'll explain that in a little bit. So yeah, after around this time, certain weapons can't be leveled up anymore, and we can't use those anymore in the meta, which Bungie is retroactively removing. That's just something for the gear players out there. Beyond Light took us through the adventures to learn the powers of stasis. We stopped one of our old foes, and we ended up actually making more alliances than we thought we would. So Season of the Hunt, this is when we find out that Crow is alive, who was the one who made it through the portal. Season of the Chosen was when we met Empress Keitel, and essentially, she's the other Cabal leader available. And she is the last, like, right to the throne. Season of the Splicer, we find Mithrax, and we basically create a home for the Elixni. These are the ones who want to fight for the Traveler, the one who understands the Traveler is the universal good, and they're the ones who wanted to make peace with us. Yeah. So in two story beats, in 2 seasons, in the course of 1 year, we had 2 major factions that formerly are enemies become allies. And then Season of the Lost, we actually find Marasov again. The one who's helping us get through the portal. So this whole chain of events in Beyond Light, that year was definitely a huge story year. The 30th anniversary, don't worry about that one. That's just extra. That's just extra loot. But do get it because it has the Galahorn, and the Galahorn is like the weapon you need for like any encounter. But it's not necessary. And then came the Witch Queen. Witch Queen's series of events was nutty. So the main DLC, we fight Savathun. She is one of the Hive, like, higher-ups. Like, she is a Hive goddess. She is one of the royalty, one of the 3 siblings of the throne, effectively. And she has the power to control the light, the powers that we have, to come back from the dead. We need to figure out how she did it, why she did it, and stop her from doing it, which we did. And so, Season of the Risen, that time we fought together alongside Empress Keitel. Like, this is the first time our alliance was like put to the test, and it really strengthened our bonds there. Season of the Haunted, the season of everybody needs therapy. That one was, we got to see we got to learn more about the characters in our universe and what haunts them. It's literally that. Season of Plunder, this was just a fun pirate adventure, but also there was actually like, we found pieces of one of the later raid bosses and turned it into a tea to bring Osiris back from the dead. Because, Osiris died, or Osiris got knocked out, like, during one of these seasons. And so we've been trying to find a way to save him. And then Seraph, we needed to stop the... What was Seraph? Oh, yeah. So the last Hive God, the God of War, we need to stop her. Because war is like a reciprocating force that just... It's an infinite generator. And with that being her forte, her power, that's what, like, if we activated the War Mine system, it was a catch-22. That's what that season was. So we couldn't allow that to happen. Which leads us to where we are right now in this year of Lightfall. So this is how the stories are played out in Destiny. This is all I wanted to say first. Is like, if you're lost on any story, this is why. This is why you're lost, because there's a lot of these there's these micro DLC parts that weren't included that you might not have faced. And they're going to change that up in Final Shape. So Lightfall, we find the powers of Strand, and we learn more about the Veil. Season Defiance, we fight back. Like, this is this year. This is this year, from 2023 to 2024. Lightfall, we just did this campaign with my Titan. Season Defiance, if you guys don't remember, this is where we fought back. This is where we lose a lot of people. And then Season of the Deep, we seek for ancient knowledge and answers for future telling. Fortune telling. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Sorry about that. I could not unmute in time. I'm so sorry. Season of the Deep, I like this season. It's a lot of fun. Season of the Witch, this is us stopping the Hive God of War from using her powers. And Season of the Witch is where we are now. So yeah. That was a whole 15-minute rant of everything we've done within the last 7-10 years of Destiny. There you go. That's all you really need to know. Gameplay-wise, there's not much to it. If you've seen any of my streams, you know how I play. You know what my loadouts are like, and just what any of these powers look like. But it's different for you. It's different for me. And that's the thing, is like, we can all play the power fantasy of being a guardian and fighting to save the world together. However you want to do it. And that's the big part of it, of Destiny's story, is we, the character, are the hero. We get to save the universe, and that's why I'm all for it. We learned how to control the powers we thought were bad. And we learned that just because we wield the powers of light doesn't mean we're all inherently good. Like the Drifter said, there is the enigmatic dogma of light good, dark bad, which isn't fully true. And that's the fun part about all of this. But ultimately, everything that's happening now, we need to fight back, save the Traveler, go from there. But yeah. So let's, on a lighter note, let's go find Archie. But yeah. So overall, what are my thoughts on this last year's DLC? Honestly, I had a lot of fun with it. I never had a dull moment. Of course, there were times when it's like, yeah, the season's running a little bit long, I might not have time to run this. And of course, I switched between both Destiny and Final Fantasy for my weekly streaming, because I love the stories of both games. Destiny is that sci-fi action shooter that hits just right for me. It's an FPS. And I can be that gunslinging cowboy, but if I need to pull out the big guns, I'm going to pull out the big guns type character. And the Final Fantasy is just it's good because, like, I'm catching up on a 10-year journey as well from that game. Both of these games came out in 2014, and I love them both. I love them both. So whatever Final Fantasy players experience within the last 10 years, like, I wish I could share that experience with you through Destiny, but there's only so much that I can share. So, at best, I can share with you the now, what's happening in our universe, and what's to come, and capture it as it goes. But, dear old Drifter.
Hey, kid. Looking good.
Looking good. Hey there, hero. Shaq's still foisting his little check-ins on you? Drifter winks. Hey, no worries. I don't mind a visit. Drifter takes up an insouciant? I've never seen... In all my times in literature, I've never seen this word. Drifter takes up an insouciant lean against a nearby railing. Me? I'm keeping busy. Making a little glimmer on the side, too. Turns out Shax's red jacks could use some new iron. He aims a finger at you and mimes shooting. Hard for me to get too worked up about the end of the world. But this is your first time, huh? I've gone by a few names in my time. Apocalypse will do that to you. Personally, I can't wait to meet whatever version of you comes out of the other side. He ventures a sly grin. Think we'll still be pals? I didn't help up with these shiny new brave weapons for you after all.
Thanks, Drifter. I appreciate it. You know what? Just for fun, I will play some Gambit.
That was made for you.
That was made for you.
Dear old Drifter. I miss Season of the Drifter. You just get so much of his smarmy attitude. It's just like, it's good. And you know what? I'll use Strand.
That was made for you. See you on Europa, brother.
See you on Europa, brother.
He's just got that slick, like, he's that slick back alley dealer type character, and I love that.
Welcome.
And then you have Ada.
Hello again.
Hello again. So Ada 1, hey Pinks, welcome back. It's going good. I'm just kind of talking about like the history of Destiny, what happened within like the last 10 years, and just kind of introducing everybody to the characters in this recording. So yeah. And as well just kind of going over any of the missing dialogues I haven't gotten and then do some gameplay. So yeah. Outbreak Refined Part 2. Guardian. I'm excited to see you back. Ada 1 welcomes you. After our last experiment, my mind was on fire with the potential for this type of iteration. Reproducing Outbreak was very simple, but attempting to upgrade it was a shot in the dark, she continues. But it paid off. I'm sure I could push it even further when you provided more simulation data and the inert SIVA clusters. This is exactly the type of reckless experimentation the Foundries usually avoid, she says conspiratorially, but nothing ventured, nothing gained. Nice. So yeah. So for lore history, Ada 1, she is the caretaker of the Black Armory. So when I was talking about that timeline earlier during Season of the Forge, she was the main curator that we had to talk to. And with her, we had to keep going back, and we eventually unlocked more about the secrets of the Forges with the 3 houses of oh god, I can't remember them. I remember Rasmussen clan was one of them. Oh god. I can't remember the other 2. They're in the shaders. Later.
Hello, Guardian. I hope the new armament Shax has provided are to your liking. For a moment, you think that it is all Ada 1 will say about the matter, but then she turns to face you. It was unpleasant to turn my mind to weapon crafting again, she admits. The Black Armory forges may be lost to me, but that doesn't mean I must shed all of my research. There is satisfaction in defending our people against a hostile universe, even if that means reconciling with necessary dangers. But peace must be in our foremost aim. If we can't even imagine it, what hope is there of achieving it? This, you gather, is something she has been asking herself for some time. Ada 1 searches your expression before continuing. There wasn't much hope left to us during the Dark Age. Nobody expected humanity to claw our way out of the rubble, just to fight for a second chance. I now pin my hopes on you, Guardian. Bring us justice.
So yeah, during Season of the Forge, like it was pretty rough.
See you next time, perhaps.
Yep. All right. And then where in the world is Archie now? Oh no. This is a fun little extra adventure that they added for this just for this.
Proceed.
Where in the Dreaming City is Archie? Archie's run off again to the Dreaming City. Better go see Petra. The classic.
Until
All right.
next time.
Until next time. Who else do I have to speak to in the tower? So yeah. So Drifter was introduced during year 2, which introduced the game mode of Gambit, which is honestly one of my favorites. And that game has that mode has undergone a couple different changes that really left the community incredibly polarized. I still enjoy Gambit though. I like it. You know, talking about it, I might go play some Gambit. But yeah. Yeah, there's a lot to Destiny. There's a lot to Destiny. I could pick up the new weapon. Damage type matches your subclass. Fusion rifle, huh? Alright. Yep. The final shell. Which shell should I take into the Traveler with me? Honestly, I want to use the Halo shell when I'm in there. I think I'll stick with that. And I got the new emblem, the new ship. What does this thing look like, even? Oh, this is cool. Probably not one I'm going to use, honestly, though. Be careful what you wish for. He remembers his sister's throne differently, an amalgam of Elixir flotsam built on the spoils of war. Its great weight suspended from the rafters, a throne Uldren set ablaze in the wake of losing her. His first step down a forsaken path. Crow lays a hand on the throne before him. It is empty and ponderous, silhouetted by distant nebulae and cosmic dust. It feels smooth. Too smooth. It was here that I first heard news of your death, calls a familiar voice behind him. He turns to see his sister striding down the hall. Mara takes her place beside him and gazes out into the far reaches of space. Did you mourn for me? Crow asks. I did, his sister replies. She is silent for a moment. And I regret what I did to you. The manipulation, the subtle coercion, none of it went the way I intended. Crow follows her gaze into the endless void. I know what that's like. Remorse and recriminations, Mara says absently. She turns her eyes towards him. If you could go back, alter the course of your history, what would you change? He can't help but laugh. Where to begin? Crow muses with a smirk. It fades as soon enough. Cade, he whispers. Mara raises an eyebrow. Oh? Before then, I could have taken a different road. But once I pull that trigger, he shakes his head. Everything else I can set right, but not that. I just wish I could tell him I shouldn't have done it. I see, Mara murmurs. Her eyes shine bright in the starlight. Crow sighs and rolls his shoulders back. I should get going. Vanguard's waiting on my report. We all have our obligations, I suppose. Don't I know it? Crow nods as he heads down the hall. He pauses at the portal to the dreamy city and glances back at Mara, ringed by the distant nebulae. She shimmers like a mirage on desert sands, and then Crow is gone. See you soon. Mara's voice echoes across an empty chamber as the illusion fades. Oh, brother mine. Interesting. Oh. Oh. So that was Riven disguised as Crow? Or no, Riven disguised as Mara. Interesting. Alright, I can scrap this ship. It's fine. I just need to clear out this postmaster. And then which ghost shell should I delete? The Izanagi shell? The Swashbuckler shell? Probably the Gallant Ward shell. That one is in my book. Yeah. So yeah, as you can see, there is a lot to Destiny with just like who a lot of these characters are. And what's cool about the game is it does actually offer it does offer a lot of like readable lore that you can take the time to look through and see the stories held within. I missed some stuff though for a long time because I just haven't had the time to actually go out and find all these little Easter eggs. Because I'm the kind of player where I want to explore and find it naturally. You know, that's me, and it would take me forever if I tried to do that. And I'm not one to go check the wiki and the lists for that kind of stuff. Brave weapons. Okay, I need to fight the Siege Hook Ogre. Okay. And here's that final shell. This is the pre-order bonus one, mind you. That is freaky as all fuck. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I really don't like that. That's creepy. That's creepy. I'm good, thank you. Alright. And then I guess I'll just finish off the Brave Arsenal storyline loosely speaking here. To the yeah, to the EDZ. Nice eyeball. Yeah. Oh man, if I had that during the cutscene with like the witness's eyeball during Lightfall, during the Lightfall final cutscene, oh, that would have been priceless. But I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, no. But yeah, so I guess when it comes down to it, this is a pretty solid like recap. So what did I think of this year's seasons? I thought it was pretty well executed, honestly. Like, I liked the stories. It's hard because they had to drip feed it, essentially. Hold on. Nice. I was about to go full rotation on that. It's funny that I'm using a sniper rifle, too. Because we're about to meet our resident best sniper in Destiny.
Be careful out there.
Devrim K. Be careful out there. The EDC needs our help, Guardian. Hold on, I need to screenshot this. What's that? Shax had you look in on me. Whatever for? Devrim listens attentively as you explain Shax's instructions. Ah, training. I understand. Tell him I told you something pithy about follow-through. Devrim offers a tight smile. I'm a little busy here. Never a quiet moment in the EDZ. But then things are heating up everywhere. Word is the Witness's forces are hitting the Moth Yards in the Cosmodrome. None of us know what's coming next. I'll admit, I'm not entirely sure I shouldn't be back in the city with Mark and Soraya. Devrim's stoic facade falters for only briefly. Another breath. He's unreadable. I'd better get back to it. As for you, I think you're best suited for the front lines, fighting the battles we can't.
See you soon. Oh, I'm all right, Mark. Just feeling sentimental, I suppose.
So yeah. So Devrim K was like our area mentor in the vanilla game. In vanilla Destiny 2, like I would be out here patrolling the EDZ, and then Devrim is kind of like our ear in the sky, like the contact who lets us know like, hey, you got this public event happening here. Be ready, kind of thing. That's who Devrim is. And like he was that forward scout. And then he actually became knighted during Season of Defiance. Yeah. So he's technically Sir Devrim K, Queensguard. Which I could replay that season potentially. I should replay that season potentially, actually. But yeah. I'll probably do it in my own time. Maybe I'll record it. Maybe I won't. But I'd really like to do that again. I really want to play through all these areas that we've seen before. I should stop by the farm one last time actually before it goes away again. So for other players who've been in Destiny for a long time, the farm was our social hub back in vanilla. So for the longest time before they built the new tower, this was where we went to hang out with the other Guardians that still haven't finished Destiny 2, the campaign yet. And this is where we would all hang out. Here on the farm. Over there in that back corner, we would have Tyra Karn, another Cryptarch, and she would decode our engrams there. The same way Rahul does. She was introduced during Rise of Iron. And I hope they can bring her back. So yeah. This is nice to see now that we've got everybody on our side again. That we're all out here. I remember Cade would hang out up there. Zavala was somewhere down here. And then, yeah. Ikora was up there. It's a lot to take in. Sorry, guys. The soundtrack to Destiny is also one of my favorite things. Just take a moment to listen to the music with me. I don't remember the name of this piece, but maybe I could try to learn this one someday on piano. I'd like to do that. I remember back in high school when I played for one of my recitals, I actually got to do the Skyrim theme, which was a lot of fun. So yeah. And just this dynamic, that build-up, it's so good. Yeah. Yeah. The environment design. I can't wait to see what's going to be coming up in Final Shape for the environments. It's going to be everything that we've seen so far and more. And then lastly, let's go talk to Eris. Sorry, I'm sniffly. It's just, this is a lot for me. There's so much that Destiny has brought, so much Destiny has taken away, and so much stuff that Destiny has brought back. So, yeah, it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming because, as a longtime player, yeah, there's memories and just, again, living the adventure of the game. There's a reason why I love playing video games, more so than just funny haha time killer, but because what you do with those times. Ooh, that is loud now. Video games as a whole separate medium, is interactive storytelling. And that's one of the most important parts of it, is just how do you, the player, fit in the bigger story? How do we translate all these cool things that we see in movies, TV shows, and books, and translate it into a way that the players can be an active participant? That's why we're the
Have
player.
returned.
Eris, what have you for us?
Welcome, old friend.
Eris gives you a smile of acknowledgement as you approach. I hear that Shax has you on the front lines again, she says, wielding weapons of ill repute no less. The unofficial Iron Lord never was a master of subtlety. I would lend my expertise, she continues, but my transformation to and from hive godhood took a greater toll than I anticipated, and regrettably my body no longer recovers as quickly as it once did. You detect a note of persistent weariness from the former hunter's voice. In the absence of a ghost, I must make do with tea and silence. Let me then serve as a reminder, Guardian. Every creature has limits. For the lightless, they are hard and uncompromising. I suggest you visit a few or more of us mere mortals. Devrim and Hawthorne, for instance. I'm sure your strength will raise their spirits as it has mine.
So yeah. And that's where it's at. That's the story of everyone so far. And then I guess for the last part of the live stream,
Speak.
we'll go
Your
find Archie.
words are for my ears, Guardian.
And then later I'm gonna jump over to Twitch, so that way I could catch up on so much other stuff. Cause I still need to finish all the Season of Defiance. I need to help out another friend get the Super Black Shader, and so much more. So if anyone would like to come and play with us, you're more than welcome to. You're more than welcome to. But for the recording, well, you guys hear me say it nearly every other stream, but yeah. If you guys want to see how this part of the adventure goes, you know what to do. Catch y'all in the next one. Starting now. Alright, where's Archie? I don't do too many public events, honestly, and yeah. Okay, visit Petra in the Dreaming City. Where is Petra? So yeah, one fun thing Destiny definitely included this year was the skimmer. We've basically got hoverboards. We've always been using like speeder bikes. Need a third? You're always welcome to come play. You're always welcome to come play, Gold Ninja. Always, man. How are you doing, by the way? How have you been doing any Pantheon runs? I'm pretty sure you've been doing some Pantheon runs in the meantime. I'm just hunting down Archie and just finishing off anything I haven't done yet, so you're more than welcome to come join us. I'm pretty sure you've already done everything that needs to be done. But you're more than welcome to, dude. And like, since you have admin role, you're welcome to come join me on the adventure here. Right now on stream.
Still fighting the good fight, I see.
Damn right, Petra. I really don't have time for this, Guardian. Yes, Archie was here. I don't know what he was up to, but Archie was yapping about something being trapped in a well. Lovely. Lovely. Thanks, Bungie. That was really on the nose. Archie's down in the blind well. I should rally up while I'm here. But yeah, Gold Ninja, if you want to join us, you're welcome to be a third. Yeah. Is there anything specific you want to run? Because, like, I was just gonna finish off, like... You know, I do need to finish the Legendary Starcrossed, now that I think about it. And I do need to finish this season's stories on my nice. On my Hunter, so... Yeah. And my Warlock. And finish Season of the Deep on my Titan. And Season of Defiance on my Titan. Okay. Great. Oh, good, there's paw prints right here. I don't have to do this. Archie heard about some mysterious bones that like to barter and naturally felt compelled to check. Oh, God. Okay, I know where that is. Oh, God. I know where it is, but I don't know where it is at the exact same time. Okay, hold on. Oh. I'm stuck. No! I'm kind of just vibing right now. Gotta get my mic working, though. It's been weird. No worries, dude. Take your time. Take your time. This is nothing pressing. Like, I got through the first hour of my stream, which is mainly just doing the story stuff. And then, like, I just recorded, like, 30 minutes of me talking about, like, the timeline of Destiny and, like, a little bit of who these characters are and just kind of helping fill in the blanks. And now this is just kind of the third part of Destiny, which is just a lot more of the open world gameplay that is available to everybody. So, yeah. Nailed it! Oh, yeah. Can I get this in there? I probably can. Come on. Nailed it. I'll catch y'all. I always stick around for the dueling, but the Duolingo owl just reminded me it has taken my partner hostage someplace amazing. Hi, Manny. Welcome. It's good seeing you. I hope you've been well. Oh! I did not stick the landing. Alright, guess we're fighting. Don't worry, I don't know. I've appeased the owl for over 1,000 days, so like I don't know what to tell you. Excuse you. Goodbye. Okay, this is the most direct way I know how to get to these skulls. Alright, now then. Nailed it! Okay. Archie felt like someone was playing a trick on him. He kept hearing about the sound of cats permeating the mists. The Valian mists? Cats purring in the mists. Also, I set up my stream where it's actually like normal latency, so it's actually a solid 3 seconds between when I actually say something versus when it actually happens on stream. So that and like that's actually stabilized my bandwidth. So like if I try to do low latency, yeah. Let's see. I think I'm on the right track for this one. Archie felt like someone was playing a trick on him. He kept hearing the sound of a cat's purring permeating the mists. Where would there be a cat in the mists? Unless we're not talking about the Devalian mists. It wouldn't be the Lost Sector. Where would it be? No, don't shoot me. No. It's fine. Nope. Nope. It's just some local resources that I do not need. Usually, if there's the mist involved, it's usually over here. Spine of Curious. Because I know there is a mist that does exist down here. Whoa, now. Where would it be here? I kind of just skipped half the level. Oh. Rip. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to hoof it from here. I jumped in the area that is the kill boundary. Rip. Because the only mists I could think of are the Devalian mists. But even then, it wouldn't be out there in the main zone, would it? These are the only mists I could think of. Oh, jeez. I got jump scared by the horns. Thanks, game. It's not here. Oh, this is gonna be the one that gets me. Unless I was supposed to go left. Archie felt like someone was playing a trick on him. He kept hearing the sound of cats purring permeating the mists. It's probably the Devalian mists then. That's like the only section that I could think of. So the thing about Destiny is there's always a lot of different, like... It's like remembering where certain areas are. There's no way Archie would be here, would he? He would hear purring. Where would there be purring? Oh! Not that way, not that way, not that way, not that way. Okay. I'm officially lost now. Unless maybe there's a cat over here somewhere. Okay, so it wouldn't be through the rest of that tunnel, because that goes to the next area. Purring in the mist. Okay. It wouldn't be this lost sector, though, would it? Gold Ninja, can I get a hint? Let's see, because this lost sector is the... Bay of Drowned Wishes. No, it would not be here. Look at that. Scorn. I'm not dealing with that. It's not here. So it's in the mists where you would hear purring. Where would you hear purring? I don't know where. There's probably a cat somewhere that I am aware of, that I'm also not aware of. Unless it's right here and I'm just being silly. Nope, not here. Well, time to do the scavenger thing and search every nook and cranny. Nothing here. Fancy. You guys blew up my board. How dare. Sweet. Free shit. Anything in here? Hey, a gold chest! Wow, this is worthless. Amazing. I found one. What a pleasant surprise. Let's see. Well... where would he be? I am genuinely stumped. It wouldn't be right here in the middle of this war zone. I should grab the rally banner just in case, though. What is an exploration in the open world without doing a public event or two, you know? Oh, buddy's using the bow. Okay, I see you. Oh, it's got 4 minutes till this event starts. I'll be fine. Mm-hmm. Maybe not here. This is the only place I could think of that has purring in the mists. But there is another spot. So if I go back to the Spine of Kyries... Okay, because if there's anywhere where there's purring in the mists that I know of, it's this location here. Oh, hi! Oh, you know what? That's a boss fight. That means I'm on the right track. I didn't realize it the first time. Normally Taken do spawn here, so it's just like, that's why I wrote it off initially. But then I forget that, like, oh, yeah, that's right. There could potentially be a story mission here. Hello. Got it. Offering to the Oracle. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. So I was on the right track. I just... Okay. That was on me. Oof. There goes my frames. Alright, cool. Well, good thing I'm recording. Yeah, no, like, yeah, this area I just usually skip. Uh-huh. You lack an offering.
Our Lady the Queen has left us. But please, help yourself to whatever you find. Gifts are the least we can offer to you.
Hold on. Okay, then. So, let me see. There's more enemies up this way. Meaning, it's probably not down here then. I got an offering to the Oracle. But it's not showing up in my consumables inventory. Where would it be? Okay then. I guess I need to continue finding Archie, I guess. 'Cause there was a boss enemy there. That usually means I'm on the right track. I think there might have been some purring out this way. Maybe. Archie, what did you get yourself into here? Space Ghost. Coast to coast. Okay, yeah, if I can't find it up here, I will search it up. For the sake of time. I hope that's okay with y'all. Okay, nothing here. Go ahead. Alright, thank you. Whoop. Let's see. This window. Okay, where in the dreaming city is Archie? Blah blah blah. Blindwell. Yes. Barter. Mists. Oh, I did overthink this. Okay. It was nice to come out this way, though, admittedly. The key trick is, I keep thinking in the form of fast travel, right? But I gotta remember, Archie just walks around. Even though Archie's got, like, cool teleportation abilities. Is there a public event going on right now? They probably did it already. I should have just walked back. Okay. So it said that I'm at Nrea Silva. Now, he said he heard purring in the mists. So, I was walking from there to here. From the skulls to this location, it should be somewhere here. Where would those paw prints be? This feels like Blue's Clues, I swear. Oh! I'm okay. Where exactly am I? Hey, yo, I've never been up here. What is this? Can I go over there? Oh my god, I can. I've never done this before. Where am I? Whoa! I should switch to Strand for this. Oh, I'm gonna explore up here. Weird. Okay. Well, Blue's Clues, I haven't watched that in like forever. You know he came back, right? Like, the original Steve? Yeah. Near to where the entrance to the Spine of Curious is. Wait, what? Drop down a cliff. It says it's down here?
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Oh, hi.
I had to perform black magic fuckery.
Oh, understandable. The classic. I am trying to find this Archie clue right now. Oh, hey. Oh, hey, there's a gold chest there? Yo. Oh, hoo-hoo. Today is my lucky day. Uh-oh. Can I make it back up there, actually? Probably. Oh, I probably can. Nope, I probably can't. Wait, I probably can. I probably should. Oh, no! I'm okay. I saw a cave in there. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on. Where did I see that total? Oh, no. Okay, so it was not here. There it is. Hoop! Oh, crap. Okay, I see it now. I gotta do a huge wide swing around that rock. I'm not switching to Strand for this. I'm going to be a hard-headed hunter for this. Nailed it. Okay, so it's not down here. It says it's down by where the cat usually is. But I don't know where the cat normally is. Oh. Oh! I found it. I think. Is it in there? Or is it up here? Oh. It's a tight fit. Got it. Huh. Nice. Archie's last stop. He was hoping to say hello to the queen if she was around. Okay. So I did a step ahead of time. Got it. So Ninja, is there anything you need to run? Or are you pretty much all caught up?
Not particularly.
Meow. We could run a dungeon. Let's see. Cool, I don't need to worry about this area anymore. Excuse you. Bye-bye. Nope, I guess I gotta fight at the boss. Oh, are you kidding me? Alright, you bastard. Hold still. You fucker. Oh. Look at me! Look at me! Look at me! Oh god, he's looking at me, he's looking at me. Hey, your ugly eyeball can suck it. Bum 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 bum. I'll admit that last clue was absolute ass. All right, Archie, what you got? Sounds like it's screenshot mode time. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely screenshot mode time. Hold on a minute. I need to change one of my emotes out for this. Yeah, this checks out, honestly. Yeah. I'm tempted to recreate an old emote that my current Discord profile picture here, but I don't have the equipment for that. Hold on. Can I do this? Yes, there we go. Fucking nailed it. Look at this. Amazing. Nah, I'm not feeling that emote. What would be the sitting emote for me? Yes, Archie. One moment. Honestly, I'd say the callous emote. Probably the callous emote. Come on. I can do this. I've taken screenshots in game before. I can do this. Damn. Alright, Archie. I got you. There. There we go. Illusion of sitting. Nailed it. Alright, cool. Close enough. Archie. Buddy. What you got for me? Good puppy. Yeah. Okay. I lack an offering. That I do. Alright, back to the tower. I guess I'll wrap this up and then I'll go live over on Twitch and then we'll play whatever, honestly. I do need to finish this season's story on my Hunter. And then I still gotta finish Season Defiance on my Titan.
I don't care.
Alright, cool.
I'm just vibing running Lost Sector, seeing if I can get some better sun braces. I don't think I can, though, if I'm being honest.
Why? Oh, that's right. I also need to get Caliban's hand and a lot of other exotic equipment. I don't want to do Lost Sectors. If anything, are you down for Onslaught?
Sure.
Alright. Alright. Yeah, I'll wrap up this quest and then I'll hop over. Alright, Archie.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. That dog is really starting to worry me with these escapades. Archie's been gnawing on this bone from the Dreaming City and weird things have been happening. So I took it from him. Figured you'd know what to do with it. Ahamkara bone? It'll look like the Dreaming City. Nice job, Archie. Alright, cool. Well, that concludes the, Finding Archie this week. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna end that recording there. And,
Until next time.
Who's a good puppy? I take it we don't have enough people to run Pantheon right now, do we?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Do you know if we have a third for a Nightfall?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
Good day, Guardian.
Does anyone in chat would like to play? You're more than welcome to come join us. Just saying. But I've gotten everything covered that I'm down to complete this week. Oh.
Checking.
Oh god.
Why isn't the Vanguard sending us into combat? We're ready.
Back from the hunt, I see.
Did you do the season finale already?
Yes, I did. Dude, I was fucking cheering so loud. Like, when I saw that, when it played through, I was like, oh my god. So in a way, that trailer was, like, the Final Shape trailer was a spoiler, but also it wasn't in a weird way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh. It's the how that I'm always happy about. Not the what. But yeah. Alright, I guess I'll wrap it up here over on YouTube. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter stream. So game plan for the rest of the week. Wednesday, I am not streaming. It is a friend's birthday tomorrow. Thursday, same thing, no stream. Friday's going to be Final Fantasy Friday and Fallout Friday. Saturday, I might not stream Saturday. I'm not sure. Saturday was a very weird one. And then Sunday we'll finish off Star Wars Republic Commando for Star Wars Sunday after D&D. And then honestly, I'm going to take a lot of the week to be editing, cuz I want to prepare some promo material for Final Shape. Yeah, like I've done some script work. I've done some recording, a lot of recording actually, mind you. And yeah. So if anyone needs to get anything done, let me know, because I'm gonna be playing on both my account and Jake from State Farm's account, because I need to help him finish get Super Black. And that's about it. So yeah. Until then, I'm gonna catch you all over on Twitch and wrap up the YouTube stream here. Thank you all. I'll see you there soon.